All right, look, we're on page 21. The very end of Lecha Dodi has the song, we sing the verse Boi Kala, so that's where we are. So I believe it's the very number 9, the last line of the whole thing. How's that?
Boi Kala, Boi Kala, Boi Kala, Boi Kala. Boi Kala, Boi Kala, Boi Kala, Boi Kala. Lecha Dodi, Ikrat Kala, Bene Shabbat from the top. Boi Kala, Boi Kala, Boi Kala, Boi Kala. Boi Kala, Boi Kala, Boi Kala, Boi Kala. Lecha Dodi, Ikrat Kala, Bene Shabbat
Shabbat Shalom, everybody.
Shabbat Shalom.
Oh, it's so good to be together. We understand that all of us come from different spaces and places to be here in this house of worship. Some of us need to be here to be with community, to be together, because that's what we exactly need in this moment. Some of us are coming from the house of mourning and are here to stand with community and say Kaddish. And we say that may you be comforted with all the mourners of Zion. This today actually is the first of the new month of Adar, which is about the 6th month in the Hebrew Jewish calendar. And there is a Talmudic teaching that has become a song, which goes, Misha Niknas Adar Malbin Besimcha. When the month of Adar comes or arrives, we increase in joy. We should become joyous. It's really a commandment for us to spread joy through this month of Adar. And because we regard this month of Adar as a month of miracles, because of Purim, we share gifts with each other, with our neighbors, we give to the poor, we have a festive meal. So it's a happy month. And I'm always fascinated. First of all, the Torah tells us to do a lot of things, how to wake up in the morning, what to eat and not to eat. But also, I'm always fascinated by the Torah telling us how to feel, commanding us to feel joy, to love, to do all the things that we carve out time in our Jewish calendar to actually feel. It's not just doing in the Torah. We have to provide space for feeling. So tonight, as joyful as we are celebrating Shabbat, I want to ask you to think of or reflect on a place, a time, a person, a food that brings you joy. And how do you share that joy with others? I invite you to share that with the person seated next to you, and you can say Shabbat Shalom as well. Shabbat Shalom. If we have not met yet, I am Rabbi Nambi, and I have the pleasure of leading services tonight with
Rabbi He.
and Kenta Shpal. We're introducing ourselves.
Yes, oh my God, just speaking of
And I'm
joy,
Rabbi Heath, yeah.
what better way to bring an Adar than to bring this magnificent presence, this soul, to our congregation? I'm so happy that we've invited Dan Nichols to join us tonight, who has come from Raleigh, North Carolina, which is known as the Great North State.
Hear this for the Raleigh?
Yes, you guys like North Carolina. All right, good. And he's also from Camp Newman, and we're very excited to have this Camp Shabbat. There are going to be some special things when we get closer to the Hashkivenu prayer. We're going to actually be spreading talits over our heads. So we're going to take a moment, and when it gets there, we'll tell you about it. But
Wonderful.
let's continue.
We continue on page 12. Come, let us sing joyously to Adonai.
God's light, we rejoice. So now let us listen with all of our hearts to hear God's voice. Let it on and on. Ya la 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 Adonai. Ya la 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 la. Nahariya, ya la la la, Litzuri Shenu, ya la la la, ya la la la.
It's my honor to invite up Zachary Habak to lead us in Kiddush, to sanctify our day of Shabbat, and to invite, alongside your family, to invite Mara and Jonathan Habak, Matthew Habak, Eda, Mark Habak, Judith, and Herbert Katz, and John Margolis, Evelyn and Aaron Goodman, to lead us in candle lighting. Candle lighting is on page 2, and Kiddush is on page 5.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shabbat kodsho be'ahava uvratzon hinchilanu zikaron l'maaseh v'reishit ki hu yom tehillah lemikrae kodesh zeher litziat mitzrayim kivanu v'charta ve'otanu kidashta mikol ha'amim v'shabbat kodshecha be'ava uv'uratzon kinchaltanu Baruch atah Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat.
L'chaim. Amen. Shabbat shalom. Thank you. That's good. Thank you. We turn to page 20 for Lechado Day, our song that welcomes Shabbat as a bride.
Ya la 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 lechadodi, ya la 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 lekrat kala, ya la 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 b'nei Shabbat, b'nei Shabbat mikabela. Shamor v'zavor, b'diburecha.
בשלום, עטרת בעלה, גם בשמחה ובצהלה, תוך אמוני עם סגולה, בואי חלה, בואי חלה,
יא לה 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 לך אדוני, יא לה 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 לקראת כלה, יא לה 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 בני שבת, בני שבת נקבלה, יא לה 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 לך אדוני, יא לה 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 לקראת כלה, יא לה 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 בני שבת, בני שבת
נקבלה.
Page 28. Speaking of being commanded to feel, we are also commanded to love in the Torah. There's so many times we're commanded to love each other, but to not only people that we do love naturally, but also to love people, the strangers, people that we might not in the first instance love. And we do celebrate that love by thanking God for giving us the Torah that, asks us to love, and we share that love as well. Now we will turn to our sheet, page number 2, and sing Roll into Dark, and after that we'll sing Ahavat Olam, which celebrates the love of the Torah.
Day
page 32, Ahavat Olam.
אהבת עולם, בית ישראל, עמך אהבת, עמך אהבת. תורה ומצוות, חוקים ומשפטים, אותנו לימדת, אותנו לימדת. על כן אדוני אלוהינו בשוכבנו וקומנו נשיח בחוקיך, ונשמח בדברי תורתך ובמצוותיך לעולם ועד, כי הם חיינו ואורך ימינו, ובהם נגן יומם ולילה, נגן יומם ולילה. ואהבתך אל תסיר ממנו לעולם, ברוך אתה אדוני אוהב עמו ישראל, אוהב עמו ישראל.
As we turn to page 34 to sing our prayer of oneness, I would like to invite all the teenagers. If you identify as a teenager and you're here tonight, please come up and lead us in the Shema and Ve'achavta.
All right. Hi, everyone. Come right back
Come
here
on.
with us. And while you're coming up, everyone else, we're going to sing like a slightly different melody for the Shema tonight.
We've sung it before.
We've
though.
sung it before, but it's
been a
quite
little
good,
while.
and I think most of the teens know it. Hi, guys. Welcome, welcome. We're so happy to see all of you. Oh, yay. All right, here we go. You guys know we're going to do la, la, la. You ready? Here we go. Ya, la, la, ya, la, 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 la. Ya, la, la, ya, la, 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 la. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto, Leolam, Leolam Vaed. La la la, ya la 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 la, ya la la ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. You shall love, love with all of your heart, your soul, and with all of your might. You should teach your children to hope, to love, and to know what is right. Here come those guidelines. La 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 la, la 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 la. La 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 Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai, Adonai Echad. Nala Shevet. Kids, come on over closer. We are on page 36.
את אדוני אלוהיך בכל אהבה ובנפשך ובכל מאודיך והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם להיות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם אדוני אלוהיכם אמת.
We're all together on page 40. Rabbi Ed Feinstein teaches that it was actually easy for the Jews to get out of Egypt. Easy. What has been hard is for the Egypt to get out of the Jews. And if that's true in any way, I want to ask some questions. Questions like, what are we still slaves to? What would it take to set you free? How would that make you feel? We're all together on page 40 with our song of redemption. Mi chamocha bo'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh. Mi chamocha bo'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh. Nora teilot oseh peleh, nora teilot oseh peleh. Adonai imloch leolam ba'ed. Malchutecha raru banecha, bokei hayam lifnei Moshe uMiriam. Ze Eliyanu ve'amru, ze Eliyanu ve'amru, Adonai imloch leolam ba'ed. Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. Nora tehilot oseh peleh, nora tehilot oseh peleh. Adonai imloch leolam ba'ed.
ונאמר כי פדה אדוני את יעקב וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו. ברוך אתה אדוני גאל ישראל.
So for anybody that's ever been to Shabbat at Camp Newman, has anybody in this room been to Shabbat at Camp Newman? All right, good. So you know what's about to happen here. We've moved from the Mi Chamocha. We're about to step into Hashkivenu, which is our prayer for the evening, but also our prayer of shelter, asking that God spread a fragile shelter of peace over us. And the tradition at Camp Newman is to take a talit and spread it over the people in the kahal, the people in the community. And so I'm going to ask any of the Camp Newman alumni to maybe come up and help us pass out talitot around the congregation and help hold them up over each other, over each of the rows or some of the rows. It's going to be sort of a symbolic nod as we sing this prayer of shelter.
So why don't we all, and those people holding the talits should stand. So
oh, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
if
you're holding a talit, you should stand up.
Take some of these and... All right, we're under... Yes, and kids, if you guys, maybe we could turn this backwards. How about this? At camp, the counselors hold the talits over the kids. But how about tonight, kids? Why don't you hold the talits over the grown-ups? Is that okay? So if you are a camper, why don't you help hold talits or grown-ups? You know, we're easy. Here, take one. We could put it... All right, you guys got that? Everybody got it? We're passing them out? All right. All right. No. Oh, look
It's
at
like
that.
camp, but inside.
All right. Are they all passed? Are we good? We've got our share of talits to hold over our heads, our sukkot of shalom. We're going to do something also a little bit different, and that is we're going to start with the Chatima, with the blessing on page 43.
Baruch atah Adonai haborei sukat shalom 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 aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael ve'al Yerushalayim ve'al kol amo ve'al Ashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu L'shalom, L'shalom Ve'ha'amideinu Shomreinu L'chaim Ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha Ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha Shelter us beneath your wings, O Adonai. Guard us from all harmful things, O Adonai. Keep us safe throughout the night, till we wake with morning's light. Teach us, God, wrong from right. Amen. 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 Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai
Okay, we're going to pull these back into the aisles and bring them back up to the front. There's a basket right here.
ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם, ששת ימים עשה אדוני, עשה את השמיים ואת הארץ, וביום השביעי שבת וינפש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את
If you're able, I invite you to rise in body or spirit. Page 46, we'll begin the Amidah together. Page 48.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzchak Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel Elohei Leah Ha'el HaGadol HaGibor v'Hanora El Elyon Gomel Chasadim Tovim Vekoneh HaKol Vezocher Chasdei Avot V'Imahot Umevi Geula Livnei V'neihem Leman Shemo Be'ahava Melech Ozer Moshiach U'Magen Baruch atah Adonai Magen Avraham Bezrat Sarah Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai Mechayeh HaKol Atah Rav Lehoshia Mashiv HaRuach U'Morid HaGashem Mechalkel Chaim Bechesed Mechayeh HaKol Berachamim Rabim Somech Noflim Verofei Cholim Umatir Asurim Umekayem Emunato Lishenei Afar Milchamocha Ba'al Gevurot Umido Melach Melech Memit Umechayeh
ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה לחיות הכל. ברוך אתה אדוני, מחיי הכל. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, וקדושים בכל יום יהללוך סלה. ברוך אתה אדוני, האל הקדוש. You are holy, your name is holy, and those who are holy praise you every day. Blessed are you, Adonai, the holy God.
Elohai Netzor Lishoni Mera Elohai Netzor Lishoni Meira. Oh my God, watch over me. Take the hurt away from how I speak. Only love flows from you. May every word I speak be true. Elohai Netzor Lishoni Mera Elohai Netzor Lishoni Meira. When words are thrown, I'll hold my tongue and breathe the air of songs I've sung. That refrain I'll repeat. There's more to you than only me. Elohai Netzor Lishoni Mera Elohai Netzor Lishoni Meira. ושפתי מדבר מרמה, ולמקל אלי נפשי תדום, ונשי כפה לכל תהיה.
Earlier this week, Cantor Spall and I were leading a funeral service, and she sang the words from Psalm 23, Kosi Revaya, that my cup runneth over, and taught about the idea of finding abundance in the midst of sorrow. Really beautiful teaching. It really stuck with me, if you haven't noticed. And certainly tonight, our cup runneth over with abundance of just beautiful music. So Dan, thank you so much for being here, just to add even more to our normally quite wonderful service, but also just lifting it up even higher, as they say. But this idea of abundance in the midst of sorrow, and so we decided to sort of forego a formal sermon this evening, but I was thinking that we should teach just a word of Torah, right? A Devar Torah, after all, is literally just a word of Torah. And so the word of Torah, or the few words of Torah that I would just share from this place of abundance, not only of the music, but of the sense of hearing all of you singing along as well. And our parsha this week is Truma, and in it we find the instructions for the building of the tabernacle, right? The mobile sanctuary that the Israelites would travel with. And as Zachary will be teaching about tomorrow morning, one of the important lines there is when God instructs the Israelites to build the tabernacle, God says, "V'asu li mikdash v'shochanti betocham." You should build for me a sanctuary that I may dwell among them. And I think that's what we're feeling tonight, this sense of abundance in the them, in the you, the plurality of all of us, being together in prayer this evening, that God certainly doesn't dwell in any one particular place, but dwells within each of us. So my word of Torah for tonight, as we continue our service on page 253, our prayer for healing. As Rabbi Nambi said at the beginning of the service, we know that people are here for all sorts of different reasons, to celebrate, to sing, to mourn, perhaps in need of healing themselves or trying to find strength to bring healing to others or send prayers of healing to those that they love. So tonight our community is sending prayers of healing to Gabrielle Bergman, Bob Silver, Carol Ware, Philip Spiegel, Susan Aaron, Ginny Anderson, Marion Bleckman, David Ben-Devora, Diane Denenberg, Mark Cohn, Ron Cote, Abigail Covert, Sipora Feigl Batsara, Marty Gelman, Moritz Huppert, Norman V. Martello, Harvey Rabin, Bobby Rosenkranz, Eden Groen-Haberly, Hershey Lawson, and David Ben-Sara Avraham. If there are others that you are thinking of this evening, I invite you to share their names at this time. Our prayer for healing, Misha Berach, is in the middle of page 253.
Bless the ones before.
prayer for Israel, continuing this theme of healing. Our prayer for Israel is on page 259. Of course, we think of Israel, but we also, it's just as a reminder that we extend our prayers of healing to the people in our small circle who we know, to those all throughout the world, whether it's in Israel or Ukraine, really anywhere in the world that needs healing. We'll continue with our prayer for Israel, though, page 259.
Avinu Shabashamayim, Tzur Yisrael v'go'alo, Ba'arechet Medinat Yisrael, Reshit Smichat Ge'ulatenu, Avinu Shabashamayim.
Eternal God, receive our prayers for the peace and security of the state of Israel and all of its people. Spread blessing upon the land and upon all who labor in its interest. Protect Israeli soldiers as they defend our people against missiles and hate. Protect the innocent among the Palestinian people, that they may be safe and free from death and injury. Inspire Israel's leaders to both defend our people and follow the ways of righteousness and compassion. Remove from the hearts of our people fear, hatred, malice, strife, and vengeance. We are grateful for the hostages who have been safely returned to the embrace of their families and look forward to the return of all who remain in captivity. We welcome the ceasefire and sincerely yearn for an end to the hostilities and destruction. May the Jewish people scattered throughout the earth stand strong in solidarity with the state of Israel in times of war and peace, and may they be infused with the ancient hope of Zion. May our people be encouraged by the symbol of Jerusalem as the eternal city of peace. May the state of Israel be a blessing to all its inhabitants and to the Jewish people everywhere. May she be a light to the nations of the world. And we say together, Amen. Amen. Continue on page 282, Aleinu l'shabeach. If you're able, please rise, the bottom of the page.
Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, לתת קדימה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. Negativity surrounds
Just a couple of announcements this evening. First, as we move into March, our March Tzedakah box recipient is Leket Israel, which is the National Food Bank, the leading food rescue organization in Israel. Unique among all other organizations that serve the poor in Israel and food banks worldwide, Leket Israel's sole focus is rescuing healthy surplus food and delivering it to those in need through partner nonprofit organizations. If you carry money on Shabbat, we encourage you to give generously, and even if you don't carry money on Shabbat, we encourage you to give generously some other time. If you've got something with you, though, you can put it in the tzedakah box in the foyer. If not, there are all sorts of ways to donate online and through Venmo as well. Also want to just mention, we're going to continue this camp theme straight across the hall into the social hall for a camp-style oneg and Shabbat Shirah, or Shabbat song session with some Israeli dancing. Should be a lot of fun. If you didn't get your steps in yet today, there's your chance. So encourage you to join us. And I don't know if when everybody walked in, but there's some, I think, fresh-baked brownies that may or may not be present. I don't know. Maybe those are just for the teens, but it smelled like baked goods in here when I walked in this afternoon. Anyway, our thoughts now turn to our prayer of memory, Mourner's Kaddish on page 294. As I read the name of your loved one, I invite you to rise in their honor and remain standing. This week we mark the Shiva, the first week of mourning, for Arnie Brookstone, father of Susan Murbach, grandfather to Kenlin and Marissa Murbach, Caroline Zlotnick, our member, mother of Bradley and Gregory Zlotnick, mother-in-law of Sandra and Felix, George McCann, a dear friend of Amy Gerstein and Richard Heinz, and Arthur Fish, the father of David Fish, father-in-law of Masha. And we're in the period of Shloshim, the first 30 days of mourning, for Dean O. Morton, Bob Wolf, Lila Rich, Robert Marcus, and Joel Felt. This Shabbat also marks the Yartzeit, the anniversary of death, for Gail Andich, Boyd Arnold Sr., Elmer Henry Asen, Barbara Greenberg Bailey, Patrice Bernstein, Ralph Reuben Burson, Julia Block, Mara Bronstone, Leon Cohen, Jerry Diamond, Arthur Fish, Ann Fleischman, Anat Fogel, Leonard Frank, Shirley Levitt Gaynor, Chaim Goali, Abram Greenstein, Maureen Grosser, Ruth Haas, May Haber, Irma Hartfield, Lori Melanie Herman, Gussie Horowitz, Merton Hubbard, Elaine R. Hubbard, Gersh Kaplan, Clara Katz, Marilyn Katzman, Sylvia Creamer, Julia Kropalnik, Ruth Kutchins, Sarah Ruth Lazar, Joan Lerner, Arthur H. Levere, Marion Levy, Sarah Levinson, Faye Levy, Rita Lieberman, Charlotte London, Arthur McCarble, Kasriel Mednikov, Sophia Melnikova, Lester Mendelson, Tova Myers, Lee Moses, Esther Person, Sadie Pulaski, Miriam Rusnick, Maxie Rivkin, Betty Rosedal, Alan Rubin, Harold Herbie Savel, Jenny Lou Schoolman, Betty Schloss, Samuel Schwartz, William Anderson Settle, Lisa Shedroff, Stuart Shea, Joyce Scherer, Carolyn Hirsch Silver, Rosalind Slavitt Novak, Virginia Grace Smith, Marie Sokoloff, Michael Stopel, Rita Strime, Phil Sugarman, Ida Swartz, Belle Tuck, Rudy Varro, Jerome Weinstein, Gene Wilder, David Woolman, Denise Ziani, and Hannah Zisman. If you are in the first year of mourning, I invite you to rise and share those names. And if there's someone who you're remembering whose name hasn't been read, I invite you to rise and share those names at this time. And rise together as a community of strength and solidarity as we read the words of Mourner's Kaddish, page 294. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, Ve'alma divrach hirutei ve'amlich malchutei. B'chayechon uvyomechon uv'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael ba'agala uvizman kariv imru amen. Yehei shmei rabba mevarach le'olam u'lalmei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yithalal shemei dekudasha barichu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata. Tushbechata v'nechemata. Da'amiran be'alma v'yimru amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya. V'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'yimru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav. Hu yaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol yoshvei tevel v'yimru amen. May the one who creates peace on high bring peace and comfort to all who are bereaved. And we say together, amen.
Oseh shalom b'mromav. Oseh shalom b'mromav. Hu ya'aseh shalom. Hu ya'aseh shalom. Hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. Oh, say shalom. Be Roma. Oh, say shalom. Be Roma. Hu yaseh shalom. Hu yaseh shalom. Hu yaseh shalom. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down.
Get Zachary up here as we finish with Motzi. Maybe Matthew too. Matthew, you want to come up also? All right, here you are. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Join us across the hall. Dan Nichols, thank you. Russell, thank you.
And a special shout out